I just got off a cruise in Fort Lauderdale, and instead of driving to Orlando, I took the Brightline train. Was it worth it? Let me show you. Hey y'all, it's Koala bringing you quality cruise content, and I decided to go premium, which means that there is going to be a first-class experience with this trip. One of the major selling points for me with premium was the access to the lounge, but the snacks and beverages are also really a great option to have as well. I wanted to do this because I wasn't necessarily sure how long it would take for me to get off the ship and also get to the Brightline station. So I wanted to give some time, but I also wanted to be able to relax. So I chose premium to be able to try out the lounge. Once you enter and get through security, you will find a little shop as well as a bar with food that you can choose from. I actually really enjoyed the food here. I did get a bagel and it was very delicious. There are bathrooms here, but there's no bathrooms in the actual Brightline Premium Lounge itself. Although I will say the Premium Lounge is absolutely gorgeous. I was there in the afternoon, early morning, and the light hitting the room was very stunning. You do get your own drink station and some small bites to eat here in the Premium Lounge. But do I think the actual lounge itself is worth it? That's up to debate. Is it worth the much more added cost compared to Smart on some of the trips? Probably not. So really see on how much money you're going to be spending more on premium and decide if having that little extra space with some little quick bites to eat and drinks is important to you. Otherwise, you can just buy those at the convenience store. Once it's closer to the time of boarding the train, they will make an announcement and have you head down to the train tracks, and we will wait for the Brightline to arrive. I was actually pleasantly surprised by how the system worked. I actually found it a lot more similar to European train systems than I expected to be. I love public transport in Europe. I actually studied abroad in Vienna, and I really love public transport. So I was blown away by just how nice this train was. Now with premium, I felt like we had lots of leg room. We do have a lot of storage space up above us, and I was able to fit my backpack by my feet, which was a plus, and this is a pretty big backpack too. There are some charging outlets that you can use. They do come around with a cart to bring out food and beverages. And here I really needed some more food besides that bagel, so I got myself a sandwich. Absolutely worth it. Honestly, I think with this train ride being just over 3 hours, having the snack was really helpful. Now, had I known that I would be able to purchase a snack at the convenience store or the bar, I might not have chosen the complimentary snacks and beverages as the prime reason for getting premium. The bathrooms looked immaculate and they were very spacious. I was very pleasantly surprised by that. And you're also going to find a lot of luggage space up at the front of each carriage too, which is very helpful. I found that the views were really nice, and honestly, the time went by. I just spent the time on my iPad reading a book. And as I saw the airport coming up, we all got ready to get off and get back into Orlando. So this Brightline station is actually located in MCO, the Orlando International Airport. And this lounge, I think, is a bit larger, definitely a little bit more robust. I guess it's a little bit more popular too, especially with it being MCO. And they do have a premium lounge here as well. Now, if you do get premium, you're only going to get the access to the premium lounge at the departure lounge. So because I'm coming into Orlando, I cannot use this lounge, unfortunately. But overall, definitely a really great experience. I would absolutely do this again. I think the convenience of being able to do this from a cruise ship was super helpful. Now, I was told that there were going to be shuttles from the actual port itself to the Brightline station, and that was not the case, at least not for my cruise with Princess. So take that into consideration. I did have to spend about $12 to get from Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades to the Brightline station. Thank you all so much for watching this very short and sweet video. I do hope it was helpful and informative for you. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all things travel and cruising, And I will see y'all in the next video. Bon voyage!